Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Afrivue Now podcast. Sure. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you at and whatever time you're listening to this. All right, welcome to the Afrivue Now podcast. I'd like to welcome y'all, man. Finally, this was supposed to happen a few months ago, but we here. Welcome to Afrivue Now podcast. Afrivue Now podcast is a platform for news, entertainment, interviews, information at the same time. So basically, you'll get to learn a lot on this show. At the same time, you'll get information and news, and a lot more other stuff, man. Entertainment, man, because we definitely gonna have entertainment on here. I plan to do a lot of great things with the show, giveaways. So stay tuned, man. And one thing I'm gonna try not to do is not use a profane language or word, okay, on this show at all. Can I do it? We'll see. All right. So, like I said, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Afrivue Now podcast. This is a podcast part of Afrivue Media Network, all right, or Afrivue Media Group. We are a platform / a media platform dedicated to content. I'm just gonna say news and all content. You know what falls under content, all right? Exactly what falls under content. A lot of y'all out there are content creators, okay? Some of y'all part-time, some of y'all here and there, and some of y'all are actually dedicated and full-time content creators. So y'all know what I'm talking about. So, but definitely go to afrivue.com. It's going to take you afrivue.com, which is AFRIVUE.com. Go there, visit it, type it in, tell your friend, okay? Check it out. It's going to take you to our YouTube website, okay? Our YouTube channel, where everything Afrivue happens there, from the podcast to the Afrivue news to events, live broadcasts that we will be broadcasting, and also Afrivue Eats, which will be an interesting show where I actually go out in town and I enjoy some food in the local area, wherever I'm at, okay? No matter where I'm at. Okay, it could be in Atlanta, it could be Houston, it could be New York. I will go try an African dish and give you my point of view, all right? And so definitely check out the YouTube channel or go to afrivue.com, which will take you directly there, all right? I want to make sure it does that because I just did it last night on GoDaddy. But this is a new way of me doing things. I used to have a news website and everything, but I decided to try something new. All right, so go to afrivue.com, check it out, tell your friends, follow us on Facebook, Afrivue. All right, Afrivue is easy, just / Afrivue on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also TikTok. We're not that active on TikTok, but we're gonna get there, okay? Because of you guys that will be listening and you guys that will be supporting, and some of the subscribers I have now, it ain't much, but I definitely will be more active. I will be more active and I will post more, and that's about it, all right? So this is a podcast. You're gonna hear all types of mistakes. Just a natural podcast. It's not gonna be boring. There's nothing that would not be boring. That's one thing. Depending on who you are, if you're an intellectual or a nerd like I am, it won't be boring. All right, I'm not a cornball on the mic, all right, or when it comes to broadcasting. So, so we got a lot to talk about today. You guys are gonna get to grow with me with this show, and along with the broadcasting, I will be broadcasting, okay. Monday through Friday, okay, and it will premiere on YouTube every day around 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. I'm trying to make that decision. Well, you guys are gonna see the final decision after listening to this. You're gonna see what time I decide. So most likely it will be 2 o'clock. All right, because I gotta do some editing and all of that, and then put it up. All right. So, a little bit about myself. My name is Sage. I'm the host, founder of Afrivue Media. I'm the host of the Afrivue Now podcast. I plan on adding a couple more people. I would love to add somebody on the continent, and to basically, join the show. But it will be broadcasted and pre-recorded. For now, until we actually can get to the level of doing it live. Because the reason why I like pre-recorded shows and premiering it is because there's a lot of issues with broadcasting live now. Okay, unless you got everything on point, broadcasting live is going to be up and down, a lot of problems, a lot of issues. Okay, so that's why I decide to pre-record my shows. But you're gonna get to listen to it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and also we will be. I can't believe I didn't add that. Spotify, what else? Spotify, Amazon, Podbean, all the other platforms. All right, it will be on there. I don't know about Apple Music. I gotta find out how that will work, but it doesn't matter. We will be everywhere. There's no way you're gonna miss us. All right. If you on any platform, trust me, you're gonna get run across Afrivue. All right. This is episode 72622. I don't have titles for the episodes. I just have dates, because the dates shouldn't be the same unless it's 3022. Okay, 3022 or 2222. But if it comes to that, and I'm alive in 2222, or Afrivue Now still going, hey, they would just have to put 2222. All right, episode 2222. I should have put 2022, but the next one I will, so we can actually have that. So this episode 22, 726-2022. And welcome, man. And I go by the name of Sage. You could follow me, the Sage Spin Show, on Facebook and also Instagram. I don't have a Twitter. I don't have a TikTok. I'm trying not to use so many social media platforms because they do take up a lot of your time. Okay. Now look in your phone and see how much time you spend on these apps. Okay, because a lot of time's being spent on those apps, and look at me telling you to go to these apps to follow me, right? Still follow me, but try to spend a lot less time on these apps. All right. And so, but Sage, I'm the founder, host of the show. I also do a lot of the back end stuff, of course, administration stuff, web development, and everything like that. I'm into all of that stuff, a big nerd, and you'll get to learn a lot more about me as we go out through the shows and the episodes, because I don't want to reveal everything now. And I know I will have some interviews from all types of people from everywhere. I'm talking about I got friends all over the continent of Africa, got peoples in Brazil, got peoples in Japan, China. We're going to make this an interesting podcast. And the title of the podcast is Afrivue Now. Basically, what's happening now through the eyes of the Afrivue platform in the world. Whether if it's in sports, music, entertainment, politics, especially politics. Okay, politics and all the other stuff that are interesting to people. And we definitely will be an interesting podcast, all right? And the show length of time, I'm really trying to make it an hour, okay? An hour when it's myself. But whenever I have interviews, it'll be a little bit longer, right? So that's about it, man. Giving you guys an intro of the show, what it's about. It's like I don't have any music, okay? I don't have no music at all, unfortunately, right? So it's not like I'll be able to play music because YouTube, Facebook, All the platforms. Let's just say all the platforms. They're not music friendly, man. You're not going to Give me a second here. Okay, you're not going to really get to play music, man. Even if it's an artist that's independent, you're taking a risk. Because YouTube flag you, all of them flag you, and the next thing you lose your ad account, and that's one of the primary purposes of you having the platform on YouTube, Facebook, and these other platforms, because you want to have the capability of making money, monetizing your videos. So not having your videos monetized, or you can't monetize your videos, is almost like you're doing it for nothing. So you might as well just go back to your regular Facebook page, or your regular, instead of your actual profile page, and just start all over, or just start from there and just make no money. But a lot of people do this because they want to make money. All right. So definitely make sure y'all check us out. Visit Afrivue.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's free to subscribe. It do not cost you a dime. Okay? I promise it doesn't. Because if it did, I wouldn't tell you to go do it. All right? Because free is one of the best things in life. Okay? So make sure you go check it out. And subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Everybody about it. And we're going to go into the next segment, but I just got to give y'all a quick Afrivue break, all right?
Welcome to Afrivue. Our vision is to merge the continent through our content. Merging the continent is the ultimate goal. Afrivue TV is...
All right. That's enough. That's enough right there. So welcome back, man. I appreciate everybody that has tuned in, that will tune in, that has subscribed, and that supported Afrivue in the past, and that will be supporting Afrivue in the future. Definitely appreciate, everybody that has been supporting this. I mean, Afrivue so far right now, year to date, on our website, before we actually took the website down, we reached well over 1.5 million people. Clap to that. 1.5. That's just 1.5 million people on our website. Okay, when you type in Afrivue.com, that's how many people we had on our website in 1 month. Okay, that was big. That was January. Yeah, it was January of 2020. Isn't that crazy? January 2020. I believe it was January. Yeah, it had to be January, February. It was the beginning of the year, right before the COVID thing got all over the place. Started spreading all over the news and everything like that. Spreading. But that's around that time, when the CV came out, okay, and we did some numbers, and we did some numbers for a couple months, okay. We did some numbers like 1.5 million for 1 month, and I believe we did about 400,000 or 500,000 another month, and then you know how it goes with traffic, it starts to tank, okay. It starts to go down unless you have something else that's giving it more traffic. So it starts to go down, kind of like the stock markets all over the world, basically, especially in the United States. So basically, as we see, the numbers go down, it happens even in your Facebook page. So even on our Facebook page, we reached about 24 million people in 1 month. That was the most we reached in 1 month. I mean, we've been doing some good numbers. It's just that there's always a time, when you have to step back, draw up a new strategy, and move forward, in a different direction, and stay committed to your goals and everything. But sometimes you have to make adjustments, and it's okay to make adjustments. So, but we've been doing well. We've had a radio station. We have a house in Ghana that we're using for Airbnb at the moment, but we used to use it as our office space to conduct things for Afrivue, And then I mean, we have presence in Florida. Now we're here in Georgia to have presence in Georgia, and soon we'll have presence in Texas as well. But welcome, man. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell as well, so you can always get the notification. And let's get it going. So in the news right now, when I say in the news, this is for Africa, like news that's going on in Africa right now. Okay. Um, the first news that that we're gonna go over. Give me a second here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just making sure the audio is clear and it sounds good. And then so basically, sorry about that. That was my daughter asking me a question. I told you this is going to be a podcast where it's like, yo, real, okay? Except the cussing part, because I got to learn to follow the rules when it comes to these platforms, because I have a problem with that. Okay, in the past I've lost so many YouTube channels and Facebook pages because of I just don't want to follow the rules. All right, I don't want to follow the ad rules. Stop playing music in the background. Stop, well, I'm playing music in the background now, but I actually have the copyrights and the license to show YouTube, so it won't be an issue. But in the past, I didn't care, man. I'll put up a Beyonce performance, her music in the background, and I know the rules and the community guidelines say, hey, don't put no music in the background, man. That's not that you don't have copyrights to or ownership. So at the end of the day, yeah. Now I gotta learn. So this is part of me having discipline by not using profane language, and I'm gonna move forward with that. All right. So, like I said, in the news, in the news segment, Kenya, Kenya had a bus accident, man, and this bus accident was terrible. It was I'm going to read the article to you guys right now, and this happened. Let me see. It says, okay, this happened. I'm 1 second. Let me read the article. Okay. I'm going to play the video, and this video is coming from Africa News, okay? AfricaNews.com. Make sure y'all go check out AfricaNews.com. Support them, follow them. Awesome platform, all right? And I've been going to this site for some years now, all right? So check them out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. But I'm playing the video right now. Here's the video.
I'm Michael Patak, and after losing 90,000.
Look, so I guess they got commercials playing. So let me let the commercial pass. But and as the commercial pass, I'm going to actually read the article, okay? And this is what it is. It's at least 34 people died on Sunday night in central Kenya after a bus carrying passengers fell off a bridge. The National Transport and Safety Authority, NTSA, initially put the death toll at 33, saying operations of the bus company Modern Coast Express Limited had been suspended. Okay, the bus plunged some 40 meters into the Nethi River, as it crossed a bridge known to be an accident-prone spot, some 50 kilometers from the town of Meru, from where it had set off heading for the port of Mombasa, southeast. Okay, condolences to the family members and the people that have lost their lives in this accident. Okay, and according to the latest report from Tharaka Nithi County, this is a county. Neti or Niti, I gotta learn how to pronounce that. That's important. It says there were 45 people in the bus, and the death toll has now risen to 34. So we're talking about 11 people survived, man. And the accident is the latest in a series of deadly crashes in Kenya and across the wider Eastern African region, where roads are often narrow and police blame speeding drivers for crashes. Like, see, when I go on vacation or take trips to these places, I ask questions. If you're going on crazy roads, I'm not jumping in the whip. I'm just not getting in there, especially when you know you have other drivers that sometimes when you're on the road driving, it don't be you, okay? Or it's not you. Let's proper term. It's not always you. It's usually the other person driving that do not know what they're doing. They just come out there speeding, cutting through traffic, or, you know, doing whatever it is that is not, you know, suitable in traffic, man, period. All right? So, that's I hate those narrow roads. When I be seeing them on YouTube videos or online, I always be like, dang, I would not want to be in one of those vehicles. All right, but condolences to the family members. We do apologize that you guys have lost some family members, and they said the death toll has risen to 34, and it says according to stats, okay. Basically, it said between January and June, 1,912 people were killed compared to 1,754 in the same period last year. So it's a 9% increase according to the NTSA. Okay, that's crazy, man. I do hope that they fix that bridge. Fix that bridge, because I see a lot of that is one of the things that's happening in Africa a lot. The roads over there in a lot of places are not good, and I do understand, but at the same time, I don't understand in a way why. It's because I understand because of what's going on in politics, but it's just that I don't understand because there's so much minerals that you guys are walking on over there, and it's time. It's time that you guys are reaping the benefits of the resources, the minerals, and all of that. And bridges and roads are definitely like a primary thing and priority on the list. All right, it's important. You need to fix those bridges and those roads, and this will make Africa better. Okay, all the West Coast, everywhere, it'll make Africa better. The more roads, the better roads are, the better it is for everything. Transportation, the community looks better, and it will help with tourism as well, because people like myself, just told you, I don't like to go on these types of roads. Okay, so definitely, but we're sorry to hear that about the families in Kenya. And this happened in a town called Nithi, okay, Nethi, and they were heading to Mombasa. Okay, I love my Kenyan folks out there. Shout out to my Kenyan folks out there, all my Swahili brothers and sisters out there in the continent. All right. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Like this video. Tell everybody about it, man. It's free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to Afrivue.com. Just like you see it on the screen, AFRIVUE.com. You should go there. Should have put it on there, but I don't know why I don't have it on there. But the beautiful thing about broadcasting, right, and recording broadcasting, you can actually do this thing on the fly. So I'm actually going to put that up there right now on the fly. But make sure y'all go visit it. I'm not just going to put it up there just so it could be there. I want you guys to go visit, check it out. All right. Subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing. All right. Tell your friends about it. That don't cost you none either. Okay. That's basically free. All right. So, as I'm putting this up there, let me see some things. All right, so we got other news, and in the news, I'm always going to, 3 to 4, depending on how heavy the news is that day, is going to be about 3 to 4 topics that I will go over, right? About 3 to 4 of them things that I will go over. And the next one, I gotta give you guys some context about the situation that's going on. This one is basically Burkina Faso's one of their former president apologized to the family a slain Pan-African icon, okay? Icon Sankara. Thomas Sankara, all right? If you don't know who Thomas Sankara is, you're going to learn right now, all right? Thomas Sankara, man, this guy right here is like the example of a leader, all right? Thomas Sankara was born in Burkina Faso, was part of the military. Just giving you guys a short rundown. He got promoted, became president, and he was on the verge of improving the economy, creating their own currency, manufacturing in their country, and he was pretty much assassinated. He was assassinated, all right? And the person that's apologizing right now in this article is the person that was involved in the assassination, okay? This is one of his higher ranked members in the military, okay? And somebody he's supposed to trust, all right? And unfortunately, that's not the case with this guy, okay? He couldn't trust him. And, you know, they pretty much, how they killed Thomas Sankara, he was shot to death, and then they put him into, in acid. They put his body in acid. Okay, body dissolved in the acid, and you know how that goes. So this is basically a story that's deeper than this apology. You know, you gotta go research and learn about that. Definitely something I would like, you must learn about that. Okay, I would advise you to take the chance and the time to learn about that. But let me read the article. This is again from Africa News, okay? One of my favorite news sites. Make sure y'all check them out. Make sure y'all subscribe, okay? And he was the former president because when he assassinated Sankara, became president, okay? Basically had a coup d'etat. And you'll learn more about that as we talk about more stuff in Africa. And most people in Africa know, well, let's not say that. Some people in Africa know about this story, and some in America do as well. And it's good to learn. So here we go. Burkina Faso's former president, Blaise, okay, Compaore or Compare, I've never learned how to pronounce his name, sentenced in absentia to life in jail for the 1987 assassination of Pan-Africanist icon Thomas Sankara. Apologized to the ex-leader's family on Tuesday, okay? This is the thing about apologizing, okay, when it comes to taking somebody's life, okay? You apologize for stepping on someone's foot, okay? An apology is definitely okay, all right? You may have, you stole some money, okay, out of somebody's backpack or a family member's purse or something like that. A sorry is okay. But when you take someone's life, okay, and they will never come back, a sorry is never okay. It would never do any justice, or it would never, it's just, when I hear it, it's just, to me, that person's psychotic, in my opinion, okay? And he's the one that did the actual killing of, assassination of Sankara, so he's definitely out of it. Let me continue reading. I asked the Burkina Faso native people for forgiveness for all the acts I may have committed during my tenure, and especially the family of my brother and friend Thomas Sankara. Like, be real. Don't say that's your brother, because, yes, brothers and sisters kill each other, but this is crazy, okay? And the people are suffering because of what you did. Because the direction Thomas Sankara had the country going, he was actually, it was a positive direction. It was a direction that was going to take the country, let's not say completely out of poverty, but they would have been far off better with Sankara still here as a leader, possibly, or better off with him actually, serving his terms, based on what the people wanted, because people still talk about Thomas Sankara to this day. Okay, we're talking about all across Africa, Pan-African community. all over America, brothers and sisters that know about the history of Africa and, what's been going on with colonizing and everything like that. They know Thomas Sankara, and they look up to this man. This man is kind of like the Martin Luther King, or let's not even say Martin Luther King, the Malcolm X, okay, of that country in the sense of leadership and what he stood for. All right, so now this man wants to apologize. He's been sentenced to life. I believe it happened earlier this year. They actually had the court case, and they're taking him to court. They took him to court and everything, but he's sentenced. Okay, and let me continue reading. Okay, and because some of y'all are gonna get more details from this. Compaoré seized power in the West African nation during October 15, 1987, coup that toppled and killed servant leader Sankara, a fiery Marxist Leninist who blasted the West for neo-colonialism, okay, and hypocrisy. Thomas Sankara was gunned down by a hit squad little more than 4 years after coming to power as an army of captain aged just 33, okay? And so it says a Burkina court handed Blaise Compaoré a life term in absentia in April. So it was April for his role in the assassination, having taken the Ivorian citizenship since his ouster in 2004. He was not extradited. He has yet to serve his prison sentence. Okay. So apology and all of that, it doesn't matter, man, because the people will still love and mourn and also imagine what it would have been like. Okay, we're talking about children's children, okay, like generations from now, even 100 years from now, they will wonder what life would have been like if Sankara was not assassinated. He will still be held up high, okay, maybe even higher, because more people will learn about Thomas. Because Sankara's story is not a story that is like popular like Black Panther or Malcolm X or Martin Luther King across the world. And one day it will be, and people will appreciate and love Sankara. Rest in peace to the one and only Thomas Sankara, all right? Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, share, tell everybody about the platform. Visit Afrivue.com. And like I said, I was going to make that happen. So make sure y'all visit Afrivue.com. It's free to visit the website, man. It doesn't cost you nothing, all right? So hopefully you guys are still with me, man. It's only been 33 minutes, and I'm going to the next news, the next one. All right, this is quick. Black Sheriff, the rapper or the artist. I don't want to call him a rapper, okay? Because we tend to feel like they all rappers, okay? He's a singer, he's an artist, a vocalist, all right? And Black Sheriff, man, I love his music. I got put on to Black Sheriff by a friend of mine in Ghana before he even got this fame that he has now, all right? But Black Sheriff rejects 97,000 Ghana CDs, okay, offered for a UK show, reportedly, because he charges 489,000 Ghana CDs, all right? 97,000 Ghana CDs is almost like $10,000, okay? But I'm going to go over that with you, all right? Shouts to Black Sheriff. His song is dope. If you've ever heard this song, he has a song titled Kwaku the Traveler, okay? And let me read the article. It has been alleged that Black Sheriff, who is in the UK, was unable to perform at the London show because his team demanded almost 500,000 Ghana CDs from the organizers, okay? As part of the VGMA Best New Artist of the Year package, the Ghanaian trap star was supposed... See, they say trap star, but I don't think he's a trap star. But whatever. Trap star was supposed to perform at the Ghana Party in the Park, which is a dope party. I've never been there, but I've seen video footage. Dope. I gotta go there. Okay, I will be there one day. Don't worry. Unfortunately, that couldn't happen because the timing wasn't favorable wasn't favorable for Blacko's team, VGMA's pro Robert Klaus said. Okay? And meanwhile, in the report by Hits FM, an insider revealed that Black Sheriff was not able to perform at the concert because his team was demanding a huge sum of an amount that the event that the event organizers didn't agree to. According to an anonymous source, a member of the Aquaba UK group, the group proposed an amount of 10,000 euros, which is 97,786 Ghana cedis, as Black Sheriff's performance fee for the Ghana Party in the Park event. However, Blacko's team was demanding 50,000 euros. Okay, and the allegations has since sparked a debate on social media. Blacko's Sheriff's manager Argon ruined his career real soon, charging 50,000 euro for a show. I'm trying to see how they writing this, man, because it's the person's tweet, charging 50,000 euros for a show cost of 3 hit songs is very, very absurd. He's not worth it. He's going to beg to be paid 20K when the fame dies, as though who started Bongo's idea. Okay, that's him tweeting. Okay, so Bongo Ideas, I guess, is an artist. I don't know who that is. And he basically was like, man, yo, you tripping, Black Sheriff. You asking a little too much, okay? You're asking for $50,000, okay? Hey, me being a former artist, performing artist, shows, recorded songs, projects, mixtapes, performed with others, interviewed others. We talking about from, the Jason Derulos to Jagged Edge to, Deion Sanders. I've interviewed quite a few people, man. And the artists that I've interviewed, all right, they have not, they know that you can't charge too much too early. You have to build your fan base, especially, when you're new. Okay, $50,000 in my opinion is a lot. Okay, especially as a starting artist. Okay, and they have artists even here in the U.S. that don't even charge $10,000, and some of them are on the Billboard charts. Okay, because they understand that it takes more work to really get to making 50,000. Like I'm talking about, there's some U.S. artists that are not making $50,000, and they're Grammy-winning artists. Okay, and so I think it's too much, man. I don't know what the team was trying to do there, but I think it's a little too much. I think you have to, humble yourself a little bit in the beginning stages, build your value in your brand, and then you can go and take jumps like that. I believe then it will make sense, because right now he's just starting, and the crazy thing about the internet, fame and popularity can die overnight, because it's social media. People consciousness and attention span just are like a Vine video, 6 seconds. Okay, you could, in 6 seconds you could be famous and not famous 6 seconds later. All right, so Black Sheriff, man, you make great music. I love your sound, dope track. Shout outs to your team for working very hard and getting you there. Just hopefully that everything could work out for you guys. You could stay there and be more successful and help Ghana. All right. So as we talking about Ghana, okay, the west coast of Africa, we was just talking about Kenya. Not too far from Kenya is Zimbabwe. All right. Zimbabwe is not too far from South Africa. It's in between Tanzania, Kenya, South Africa, in that area. And it's in the east coast of Africa. Okay. Most recently, Zimbabwe, they discovered a lot of gold. I forgot how much it was. I know it was a lot, man. I think it was in the trillions. I think it was like 12 trillion in gold. Value in gold was found. All right. I wonder what that did for the gold market, okay, as in the sense of trading. But they're coming out with their own gold coin, their own currency. This is huge, and this is very, very good news. Okay, it's good news, man. And they're coming out with their own currency, man. This is dope. And I'm going to play the video for you guys real quick. Okay, I'm gonna read the article, play the video, so you guys can see. But this is dope, man. And the reason why I like this is because it's almost similar to a move Gaddafi was trying to make a couple several years back. All right, about 10 years ago to be exact. All right, and I think he was coming out with the gold dinar. So now we have Zimbabwe coming out with their own gold coin. Okay, and it's their own currency, and this currency basically is going to basically help them fight inflation. And I believe it will, because they have enough gold. I believe, in my opinion, from what I remember, I think it was like 12 trillion or even more. And they have enough gold. Everybody in that continent or that country could be rich, okay? But let me play the video. This is coming from We On News, all right? And this is another one of the news platforms I like to watch. I actually love to watch because they actually keep it 100, okay? Unlike our media, they keep it 100. So this is a video on We On News YouTube channel. Check it out. It's free to check it out, man. Subscribe to their channel. Dope. It says Zimbabwe launches gold coin as currency to battle extreme inflation. Okay, we're all going through inflation. Check it out.
Now, Zimbabwe has launched a new currency, a 22-carat gold coin. The country's central bank says this gold coin would give support to its unstable economy. It will also give relief to citizens from hyperinflation and will end the citizens' run for foreign currency. Now, the first batch of coins was minted outside Zimbabwe, but in the future production will be domestic. The central bank has disbursed the first 2,000 coins from the commercial banks to the commercial banks named.
See, I don't like when it was minted. The first ones was minted outside, man. We always doing stuff outside of Africa, man. It's time to keep everything in, okay? In the house as much as possible.
After Victoria Falls, one gold coin costs about $1,800 each. The price of each coin will be determined by the international gold price plus 5% production rate. The governor says these gold coins can be used in shops as well. Zimbabwe's central bank governor expects that the coin would ease citizens' demand for foreign currency, and now they would not run to the parallel market in search for foreign currency.
The bank is today released the first batch of 2,000 Mosotunya gold coins to the market. Local agents commenced selling the gold coin on an agent's basis at the initial price of $1,823.80 per gold coin. It means that what we expect to see is that we see stabilization in the exchange rate, and therefore by extension the pass-through effects into the pricing system will go down, and therefore we expect to see a price stability in the economy. Gold coins can also be purchased in domestic currencies such as the South African rand, Botswana pula, Australian dollar, British pound, and euro.
Now, Zimbabwe isn't the only nation using gold as a counter to inflation. The country from the same continent, South Africa, the world's second biggest economy, China, and even a developed nation like Australia is using gold as a tool to fight inflation. Zimbabwe, since 2008, hasn't seen an ease in inflation and a stable economy, for that matter. Its main interest rate...
Man, inflation is crazy everywhere. Everywhere. And you can't blame these countries for going in that direction, because a lot of it has to do with America, man, because the dollar is very powerful across the world. So whenever America's going through inflation and recessions and problems, it affects the world. So shout out to Zimbabwe. I hope that they can actually maintain and control the gold that they found and actually push this out, and it actually goes through. It makes sense. And it's time for the people of Zimbabwe to reap the benefits of the resources, man, because there's a lot of it there. And it's sad that the people have not been benefiting from it before, okay, for hundreds of years, all right? So shouts to Zimbabwe, man. I hope that this comes out to be a good thing for them, because a lot of these situations end up being, you already know what I'm gonna say, okay? The B and the S word, okay? All right, Zimbabwe has launched gold coins to be sold to the public in a bid and to tame runway. Okay, let me start out. Coins are sold in the public in a bid to tame runaway inflation that has further eroded the country's unstable currency. All right, the unprecedented move was announced Monday by the country's central bank, the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe, to boost confidence in local currency. Trust in Zimbabwe's currency is low after people saw their savings wiped out by hyperinflation in 2008, which reached 5 billion%, according to the IMF. With strong memories of that disastrous inflation, many Zimbabweans today prefer to scramble to the illegal market for scarce U.S. dollars to keep at home as savings or for daily transactions. Faith in Zimbabwe's currency is already so low that many retailers don't accept it. Wow. Okay, you hear that? And then it says the central bank dispersed 2,000 coins to commercial banks on Monday. The first batch of the coins was minted outside the country, which I said I didn't like, but eventually they will be produced locally, according to the governor of the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe, John Magugia. Okay, the coins can be used for purchases in shops, depending on whether the shop has enough change. And then the government is trying to moderate the very high demand for the U.S. dollar because the high demand is not being matched by supply, said Zimbabwean economist Prosper. Okay, that's a dope name, Prosper Chitambrada. Okay, the expectation is that there will also be moderation in terms of the depreciation of the local currency, which should have some kind of stabilizing effect in terms of price and goods, he said. And it also says any individuals or company can buy the coins from authorized outlets such as banks, and can keep the coins at a bank or take them home, according to announcements. Basically, you can take the coin home. So they only have 2,000 of them right now, and they're going to increase and print more. I mean, a lot of currencies have been devalued a lot in the past. Let's just say from 2008 to now, but in the past 2 years, especially in the past several months, okay? Like country like Sri Lanka is bankrupt, and there's like 17 other countries, including Argentina. Ghana's part of it, and this episode is about Ghana as well. You know what I'm saying? And this recession, which is happening all over the world, is affecting so many countries to where they're going bankrupt. You know, like Sri Lanka, I said, Sri Lanka president was basically ran out of his own home, or the presidential suite, whatever they call it over there, right? And the country could barely afford paper for school. So students are not in school. There's no jobs, high inflation. The currency has no value, and because of the inflation, it's hard. Just like, you know, this right here in Zimbabwe is similar. It has no value. It's to the point the people only want American dollars, right? So, but shouts to Zimbabwe, man. I hope this falls through for them, because we know a lot of these things they come up with in Africa and they don't fall through, right? So, as we was just talking about Sri Lanka and all of that, you know, I have a segment around the world, okay, and this is news outside of the continent, and I run through these, okay. We just talked about the recession, all right, and the recession is hitting everybody, and they're saying it's not a recession, but you know, the numbers are already there. In my opinion, it's closer to a recession than not a recession, so it's a recession, all right. And then we have monkeypox. It's becoming an issue because it was a problem in the U.S. Now I'm seeing several other countries, okay, are popping up with cases. And we just talked about Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is looking for aid from China, okay. They're looking for aid from China to get tourism and everything going back. I don't know how, destroyed the country is from, the riots and the protests, but we'll see. Okay, so I think they're asking for $4 billion. All right. So that's pretty much around the world news right now that's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment. Okay, subscribe, like, comment. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. Okay, to subscribe, like, and comment. And make sure you visit Afrivue.com. That's our website. Support us. All right.
Welcome to Afrivue. Our vision is to merge the continent through our content. Merging the continent is the ultimate goal.
All right. So we back, man. Hey, like I said, subscribe, like, comment. All right. Hope you guys are having a good day out there. It's Tuesday, man. We almost halfway, okay, through the week. All right. Tomorrow's Wednesday. You can make it. All right. Don't quit. Keep going. Stay focused. All right. Whatever you're doing, no matter if you're at work, at the gym, at school. Okay. Well, if you're in school right now, okay, depending where you at. All right. I'm thinking all U.S. schools are actually out of school right now, unless you're in summer school somewhere. But I'm sure there's some school going on over there in China and in other countries. All right. So, definitely, man, appreciate everybody that has supported our platform. Continue to listen, support, listen to us everywhere. Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Support us. Listen, share, like, comment. Tell everybody about it, man. We will be doing more of this. It's daily basis, Monday through Friday. Episodes will be released around 1 p.m. And yeah, man. Just support us, man, in any way you can, all right? And shouts to all my folks out there on the West Coast, East Coast, and especially South Africa, Kenya, Tanzania, and Ghana, okay? And as we're transitioning to talking about the next topic, the featured topic of the show today is crisis in Ghana, right? I was just in Ghana last year. Love the country, love the people, hardworking, beautiful people. Love the food, especially the food and the hospitality. All right, the hospitality is one of the best I've like. I love Ghana, man. Okay, that's basically my second home, and I feel like that's my ancestral home as well. That the actual area, but I could be wrong. But at the same time, I love my Ghanaian brothers and sisters. All right, shouts to my business partner out there in Ghana, and also all the people that I know that I'm cool with out there in Ghana. All right, hope y'all doing good and y'all blessed. But as we talked about recession, Sri Lanka, Zimbabwe experiencing issues with currencies. I mean, there's a food crisis, all types of stuff going on right now, man. Okay, it's not easy for people. It's not easy at all, because it's a lot of pain in the food issue. There's a lot of pain in the stock market because people are losing money. People can't afford food, and it's just a lot, man. But as I told you, the featured topic is on Ghana, right? The crisis in Ghana, and this is a video from Al Jazeera. I'm going to go through the video with you guys as we finalize the show and get ready to wrap it up. Okay. And I love the country, man. I think Ghana could be Ghana could definitely be one of those countries that come out of nowhere and just become one of the top, I'm not saying superpowers, but definitely one of the most important countries. Okay. Smart people, hardworking people there, all right? But this video is from Al Jazeera, all right? And it says, Ghana in crisis. U-turn on IMF bailout sparks outcry, all right? Let me play the video for you guys. Be right back.
Hi, I'm Femi OK, and you're in the stream. Ghana's economy has been crippled by the impact of the COVID pandemic, rampant inflation, the war in Ukraine, plus a depreciating currency.
Yes, the COVID. Okay, I got affected by COVID because I got a house in Ghana for rent. Okay, rented the house in Ghana around I'd say maybe like June, hoping that because around that time the COVID situation was getting better, and and I thought that the outcome at that time would have been different than what it was. That I would have been able to travel. So I got the place in June, but travel outside of Ghana was not okay until September, the end of September, something like that. And went through a lot of issues, man. And the year before, 2019, was the year of return for Ghana. It was the biggest year, an increase for their GDP. They made so much money, okay, and when it came to tourism, and they made so much money with other stuff. But the people there were so happy about that actual that year, okay? They loved that year because that year, a lot of businesses. I mean, I watched interviews where people said they was getting, based on what they were making, and the average of the months prior, people were saying there was 1,300%. Okay, you're talking about 1,300% increase in profits from selling food items, whatever, beads, all types of fabric. I watched so many videos on that year because that was the year I fell in love with Ghana. So definitely can say the pandemic stopped a lot of places, but Ghana was on the verge of having beyond a return, which was supposed to be 2020, but I believe it got pushed back to 2021. And then, it just fell apart from there.
Now analysts are warning that the country is close to a crisis. Have a listen to Sami Jemfi. His organisation led protests in the capital, Accra, last month.
For the first time in the history of this Fourth Republic, the rate of inflation is hovering around 27, 28%. That is unprecedented, and that should tell you about the persistent and astronomical hikes in the prices of food especially, and other basic commodities. So today the ordinary Ghanaian is struggling to afford 3 square meals a day, not even 2 square meals a day, because we are suffering.
So Ghana's economic crisis is what we're looking at today. We have a panel of experts. Let's say hello to Yvonne and Mensa and Theo. Good to have all of you on board. Yvonne, please introduce yourself to our audience around the world. Hello, Yvonne. Tell everybody who you are and what you do. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Yvonne Muhango, Africa economist at Renaissance Capital.
Good to have you. Mensa, welcome to the stream. Tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Yes, thank you very much. My name is Mensa Thompson. I lead one of the most vibrant anti-corruption civil society organizations in Ghana, and I'm also a leading member for Arise Ghana, which is an amalgamation of a number of interest groups that have come together to express major concern about Ghana's current economic situation.
All right, very good.
It's
finally,
terrible,
Theo,
man.
welcome to the stream. Please introduce yourself to our international audience.
Now, okay, I don't have to play the entire video, but you can go to Al Jazeera and check it out. Okay, the issue in Ghana is definitely a big problem, and I hope that they find a way to solve this, because I mean it's a lot going on in the world, so we'll see what happens. But Ghana's going through some things right now, and a lot of countries there in the continent is going through some things. Burkina Faso is one of them as well. I believe Burkina Faso was on a list of countries that have the potential of going bankrupt. So we'll see. Hopefully not, man. Hopefully things could turn around, but we'll see, man. And this crisis is a global thing, man. Global thing. Although yes, America is, the richest country on the planet or whatever. But still, it's the big issue, man. Big problems here. People are facing a lot of problems. So I just I hope Ghana and the president, because I seen the president just elected 4 new Supreme Court justices. So we'll see how if that's going to help. I think they were seeking funds from the IMF and a few other things that they were trying to do to fight against what's going on. And Ghana's one of those countries that's heading into digital currency as well, because they do a lot of mobile money there. But as you can see, he says inflation is too high. You know, food prices are too high. And this is the same thing that's happening right here in America. And it was happening in Sri Lanka, which is still going on in Sri Lanka. Okay? So, where to from here for Ghana and all these countries? Because, policies matter, okay? When you're talking about, I have to say, because there's a rap song called Pushin' P, okay? Pushing policies, okay? Good policies is what we need, okay? Especially in our own countries, in our own country here in America, so it can actually reflect to other countries as well, because our policies and then, things that we do here do affect other countries, because a lot of them depend on the dollar. Even the dollar is being not removed, but is less likely to be the petrodollar, in the sense of the actual dollar that is used to purchase oil in most countries, because most countries require you to use U.S. dollars. But unfortunately, inflation and a lot of things are causing countries to feel like, we got to move away from the U.S. dollar and find a way to make things work for us. So as you can see, the same thing happened in Zimbabwe. Okay. It's happening in Burkina Faso, Sri Lanka. And we hope the best. Okay. We hope the best for everybody out there going through what they're going through in life. It's tough, man. But I love Ghana, and I'm supposed to be going back there in a couple months. And hopefully we see a turnaround by that time. But I don't expect it to be a huge turnaround, because it's a lot more issues going on in Ghana than just the inflation and the food prices. It's another country similar to Zimbabwe and Burkina Faso, have a lot of resources and minerals that can help the people, but they're not really in control of that. So, but this is the first episode, man. Episode 726, 2022. Made it through 1 hour and exactly 3 minutes. And I hope you guys get some information and learned from this particular show. And go look up Thomas Sankara. Okay, go read some articles on Zimbabwe's gold coin. And leave some comments, like, share, tell your friends, okay? Hit the bell, subscribe, do all of that. Follow, whatever the platform tells you. Do a TikTok about this, okay? Make fun of me, I don't care. I just do whatever you need to do, okay, that you feel, as long as it involves commenting, liking, sharing, and telling people about the show. All right, this is the Afrivue Now podcast show, where we talk about what's going on now in the world and Africa. All right, and make sure y'all tune in every day, Monday through Friday, released 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's free to watch. Soon I'll be doing giveaways for tickets to concerts on the continent. All types of different giveaways. Mobile money giveaway. So stay tuned, man. I'm excited about this project. Hey, make sure y'all come through. I like to talk. Of course, you hear me, I'm talking about myself. I like broadcasting, and I like news and information. So make sure I go to Afrivue.com, subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. Once again, I'm going to leave y'all with my 3 favorite quotes like I always do in every show. All right. Starve your distraction, feed your focus. have a purpose, keep working. And last, killing time kills success. So stop killing time with people that don't support you, love you, and most of all, don't want to see you do good. I'm out. Shit.